Welcome back to the next episode of Mr. Love Queen's Choice. We are going to be finishing up our new player request with Gavin today. 89 out of 90 points needed to finish the line. So I think we will go do some more elite missions. Finish that up. And we need these elite missions unlocked anyway to be getting our evol materials for leveling up our cards. So, elite. I think we're on chapter 4. Right. A trip with Idol 3. The show features a popular celeb visiting a hot spring. There's so much vapor, the equipment is all fogged up. And looking like you might be having some more issues with lag. So if it continues, I will edit out those delays. So if you see some skips in the video when you're watching it, that's what it is taking out these lag parts. The celeb's agent wants to charge you for each robing and unrobing. Do you? Let's convince the celeb otherwise. The celeb wants a turn in the hot spring bad enough to waive the agent's demand. You must decide on a marketing angle for a prospective local resort sponsor. Hot springs are good for health. Celeb endorsed excellent service. Not hurting from... let's try celeb. Okay. Not the best choice, but still a good choice. Despite pushing the resort to the moon, you get a lukewarm reaction for spending too little time showing the celeb in its hot springs. I thought we picked the option to show off the celeb. Well, anyway. Moving on. Who do you choose to style the looks for the celebrity? Guess I'll go with Arnold in case we need thanks for something else. Arnold adds even more glamour to the celeb as netizens plaster the web with countless images. Right? Yeah. After a hard day's work, the episode finally wraps. Hey, economic news. This show features a single special host breaking down the risks and challenges in the current economy. You want a psychologist to analyze the modern mindset for investing. And amazingly, Spine can do that too. Go Spine. Spine is a renowned psychology professor and gets right to the point. Okay then. You seek a reporter to write an objective review of the show. Oh, and that was also Spine. So Spine actually is more of a reporter than he is a psychology professor, but you know, whatever. How about Liz? Liz writes an article not relevant to the show. All right. So they weren't kidding when they said business is war. In Desert Island 1. The show drops celebs off to survive on a deserted island. Hope they won't get mad at us for eating in front of them. There's a slight difference between a deserted island and a desert island. I mean, it could be a deserted desert island, but yeah, well, we've seen where this game isn't always real stickler for the details. So. But still good fun anyway. So sometimes the mistake are actually pretty entertaining in themselves. So you want someone who can fight and has a strong survival instinct. All right, Karyu can do that. Karyu grows up on the streets and has developed a sharp instinct for survival. You want someone who can build fires and shelters on the show. Yeah, and for Freeman and Spine, those two do not surprise me. All right, Spine can do everything, and well, let's listen to Freeman. Freeman builds a shelter for everyone quicker than a hiccup. All right. It's only the first day, and the celebs are already bitching and moaning. Desert Island 2. The celebs are so fed up with having to survive on a deserted island that they almost go on a strike and stop the show. I don't know if it actually would work to go on a strike when you're on the deserted island, because, I mean, how are you going to get off the island if, anyway. Who do you choose to ensure they're warm on this cold night? All right, Liz can do this. Liz brings along thick clothes. Sorry. Liz always brings along thick coats that are warm as electric blankets. You need someone to protect slebs from intruding croc. All right, this is Karyu. Karyu thrashes the croc with ease, beating it back to where it came from. The first night ends with a shot of everybody falling asleep around the fire. Right, and 4-5. Desert Island 3. The celebs of Deserted Island Survival manage to catch fish and cook up a storm. The smell has the crew drooling. It's morning, and you need someone to find breakfast for everyone. Another job for Liz. Liz scrounges up food from the trees to the river. You need someone with patience to collect steam vapor for fresh water supply. All right. Yeah, nobody's good for that. I would have thought Freeman should be able to do it. I guess it needs endurance. We have no one with endurance, do we? No. No one has endurance. Alright. Well, let's throw Karyu out there. There's still cells inside of this water. Okay. The slebs give it their all to forage for food. Alright, I think that is what we needed for this. Although we do definitely need to continue doing these elite missions, but let's focus on getting this for now. Alright, this should be our final one needed to pull the card. Ta-da! Right. A new diary entry is unlocked. And we got light bath. So, new scissors card for Gavin. I think this is our first scissor card for him. So, hooray. I think we've got one for all the guys now except for Victor. Are we lagging now? There we go. All right. And should be our final diary entry. Pearly stood on your shoulder and rubbed your cheek with his crest. A transparent bag in his mouth fell into your palm with 3 pieces of worn metal ginkgo leaves inside. After learning about the girl's special identity, Gavin applied for the highest profile protection work. In order to ensure her safety, he thought of many ways, until a ginkgo leaf fell before him, which reminded him of the moment when she grabbed him as he fell. Perhaps since then there was an invisible tie between them. He decided to make a ginkgo bracelet for the girl, which revealed to be a tough task that required time and handcraft. The tiny metal ginkgo leaf did trouble him. After failing the first 3 leaves, that always ended up scratched or fractured, he finally managed to hang it on the bracelet on the 4th try. The setting sun started to loaf as the moon rose. Under moonlight's shadow, the bracelet was filled with dim, soft light, a satisfactory smile rippling on his lips. She would like it, perhaps. Pearly twirled in circles with delight. He brought a piece of an old-school paper, which you could still tell was you holding Students of Excellence Award in high school. Few read the school paper carefully. They would use it as a tablecloth for lunch and throw it into the trash once it was smeared with oil. But those texts full of campus stories and commendations were actually pretty well written, and Gavin had little interest in these as well. On the roof, Miner nibbled bread and picked up one page of the school newspaper. Then he mumbled, Student of Excellence. Hey, I have a mind for excellence as well, except for my academic performance, maybe. Hey, could we have camaraderie awards instead? Giving no response, Gavin threw a quick glance at the paper and saw the reward photos. A girl stood on the podium, holding the certificate of merit and smiling, though appearing a bit shy. Student of Excellence. He weighed the words in his heart, stood up, and walked to the door. Bro, are you going to have a fight? Count me in. I got class. What? All right. So we have now completed all this. It does remain open until the countdown is over, so you can continue doing things. And what you get for them is we don't get more feelings points. What we get is these whatever these things were. What are they? I don't know. It's not going to tell me. I think they were like joy points or something like that. So some other kind of points. Um, but you can keep you'll keep getting these for any additional tasks you clear off. So you can keep getting more items with it. And even after you clear these, you see these ones down here are unlimited. So I usually just go for the stamina, but the company training manuals might not be bad too, because those will push your company level plus the your attribute points. Um, but for the most part, I'll still keep doing it for the stamina. But we've gotten the story content and the card from it now, so we've effectively cleared this stage. So, hooray! And we got achievement. Let's go get ours. stuff. Probably got lots of achievements now because I've been doing lots of things. And because I haven't been collecting them because of the lag. So and since we still got a good amount of time in the episode, let's continue doing some more of the elite missions because these are really important to get opened up sooner rather than later, so you can get to farming the evil materials. Daily Fitness. It's a daily workout show that runs for only 10 minutes every morning. This should be a piece of cake. You need an experienced trainer for the show. And we don't have that. Because we have nobody who's skilled at life. Karyu gets too excited and pulls a muscle on air. So we're still having life come up a lot. So I'll have to keep an eye out for a staff member that can do that. You need someone attractive and likes sports to be the assistant trainer. Taisona is too shy to wear workout clothes. Alright, she doesn't exactly strike me as the shy type, and kind of seems a lot like workout clothes like she's wearing, but, you know, everybody's got their hang-ups. Alright. Oh, and, once I get our new cards leveled up, we should finally start seeing some more variety in this section. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I pulled something out. Tranquil Trip. Kiki gets an idea for a show that has average Joes experiencing the daily life of a monk. All right. You need someone personable as liaison to the abbot. Nope. No one personable here. Friendly. Well, Lenslis is friendly at least. We'll send the friendly person. Lenslis misunderstood you and almost becomes a monk. Well, that doesn't seem like the type of thing you should do because your boss orders you to, but you know. You need to designate someone to wake everyone up in the morning. And Young can handle that. Young knocks on every door with a bucket of water in hand and wakes everyone up. Okay, that's one way to get the job done. Yeah. Everyone makes it through the first day with good feelings. Challenge the unknown. This show has celebrities taking on seemingly impossible yet actually doable tasks. You're looking for a stoic model to ride a kid's trike on the street. Okay. Yeah, no one fits that description, but variety and handsome. Well, well, okay. Go Karyu. Karyu can't hold on and falls over after a few minutes. You need someone to try skydiving first before the flips. Alright, how about Freeman? Freeman does the dive with no problem. We put a lot into shooting the show. I hope all's not for naught. Ace Singer. We're inviting famous singers to compete and crown the best. The agencies fight over themselves to send representatives. You need someone to help an audience member who goes into cardiac arrest. Well, that's pretty serious. Go Freeman. Freeman quickly performs CPR and saves the attendee. You need someone to mitigate a singer's sudden stage fright. Oh, nobody can help with that. How about Kin? Kin unloads an earful and runs the singer out of the studio. I have songs running through my head all day following the taping. Alright, 410. New Year's Blessing. We're shooting a Happy New Year milk commercial for a dairy manufacturer. All employees will receive a large gift package from the milk company. You want to find someone who looks lucky for the commercial. Well, Daisy has the face of a jovial leprechaun. You can't help but feel lucky around her. So, is that something you would consider as a compliment or not? You want a dignified foreign pitch person to lend extra class to the product. And we got Christian. Yes. Christian displays the sophistication of a noble bloodline and brings a lot of class to the product. Good job, Christian. It's been a long time since a shoot is as fun as this one. Let's collect our prizes. If the internet lets us. All right. And completed chapter 4. Sold some time. Let's go back to City News. Let me look at my camera real quick. Although I've been working on leveling up the cards, I don't think our top levels are higher than they were. So we probably won't be able to do more in the City News, but we've given it a try. Our company is level 30 now. That might have opened up a new slot, actually. So let's go look to see if we can, because we definitely still need more staff members. There's still a lot of holes we have missing in the skills that we need. All right, City News. All right. Okay, we do have another. Okay, this is good. All right, we don't have a new Gavin card leveled up yet. When we do, he'll be one of the higher levels. But let's see. Let's see what we got for now. All right, looks like the Victor card. All right. So we got a little more buffing there. Let's see. Let's see what we can do now. If we can get through a few more of these. Adventure in babysitting. Oh, okay. Confectionery. Little girl coming by in the evening. Go check on her. You see a child standing outside the confectionery. How do you get her into the store? Offer her a sample. The little girl comes in after a slight pause. You see the girl looking longingly at all the sweets and decide to treat her to... Oh yes, she informed us she liked chocolate cake, I think. She lets out a wide, happy grin. Make it. Yes, we made it. You need an excuse from work to take the little girl home now. Why are we going to take the little girl home? Well, I need a very long bathroom break. I'm not feeling well. I forgot to do my... yeah, player's really going to go for that. I'm not feeling well? All right, we're not busy today anyway. All right, so we're going to take this unknown little girl home with us, I guess. You know, of course, you know, you shouldn't actually do that. You should, like, you know, yes, there's plenty of better ways to deal with that situation, but foreign vagabond. I am working at the ticket window of a park and notice a foreigner possibly living in there. Try to figure out who he is. You spot a suspicious foreigner in the park. It's now dark and you're alone. How do you protect yourself? This seems like it's advocating some bad things too. Well, loudly proclaim you know karate. Take a stun gun. Knock him out when he's not looking. Yeah, we know karate. No, no. So we have to take him on. All right, stun gun. Okay, you're relieved he didn't try anything funny. You decide to follow him and see what he's doing in the park. Tail him in dark clothes. Tail him with branches in your hair. Hide in the trees and watch. Can't see anything from the trees. No. Okay. All right. We take a skunk gun. Okay. Tail him in dark clothes or with branches in our hair. Dark clothes. All right. You blend into the darkness like a true ninja. Yeah, that's us, a true ninja. You sleep. Yeah, sorry. You follow the foreigner and see him lay down to sleep on a bench. So you take him to sleep in the lounge. He appreciates it very much. Okay. Mysterious foreigner spends the night in the park. All right. Well, the job is done. It's, young, noble rebel. Maybe these make more sense, like in the original Chinese context or something. But they really, they get pretty weird. But anyway, all right. Coming home from a 5-hour job at the supermarket, you spot a young noble inexplicably. I'm sorry. Mm, yeah. He sees you coming and runs away. Follow and see who it is. You spot him. Now, how are you going to sneak up on him incognito? Wear a costume, veil your face, hide behind large signs. All right, let's try wearing a costume. All right, yeah, like the true ninja we are. You successfully sneak up on him, but can't get a good look before he wanders off. He notices you and runs off. You think you saw him on a wanted poster, so you reach for something handy to throw at. Let's throw our high heels at him. The pump hits him in the back. Again, more things you should not really do in real life, when you meet unexpected nobles at the convenience store. You look at the guy's face and realize it's Christian. Oh, this is a bit awkward. Yeah. Are you bankrupt? Are you a geek? What do you want? Alright, you want no one to know you're here? I can go wherever I want. Hope he still wants to keep working for us after we just assaulted him with our high heels. But, anyways, the job got done. Styling competition. I decide to go work in Joey's hair salon. Time to learn the newest hairstyles. You show up at the salon and don't see anyone, but there's a shelf full of jams, so yeah, those probably aren't really jams. They're jam-style hair coloring products. Lucky you didn't have any. You have to style the hair for a female client with a big round face. So you decide on long bangs. I mean, she probably asks for feedback how she feels about it, but okay, long bangs. Client loves the style. Okay. You get complaints from a client, so you probably shouldn't argue, so we'll apologize. The client forgives me. All right. All right, all right. We're making some progress here. The girth. The girth of, is that supposed to be birth of a star, or is it really girth? Well, we'll find out in the context, I see. Oh, okay. I need to learn how to make dishes since I'm a lousy cook. I guess since we're cooking, maybe, okay, stars in the celebrity contest, and girth is in a good enough cook to show on our waistline, perhaps. Well, let's find out. Practice hard and improve culinary skills. You're a lousy cook, and a friend recommends learning from Calvin, so you go and learn to cook better. A friend hooks you up to learn cooking from King. King? Calvin. Okay. We're going to go learn cooking in his house during weekends. Calvin has packed on no less than 100 pounds. Okay, there's where the girth is. And is carrying a big spare tire. So you say. I heard you're a great cook. Your compliment makes Calvin very happy. King is okay. I guess Calvin and King are the same dude. So, all right. Looking for excuses to not teach you, so you will be patient and wait for an opening. Calvin realizes you're sincere and takes you as a student. All right. The intern incident. You decide to serve a weekend internship at Arnold's Style Salon. Arnold is a famous non-mainstream stylist, so it's a great learning opportunity. It's about time I get involved in the non-mainstream world. Arnold gives you a few pointers and hands you a client. Do you chat with the client during the styling? The client might prefer quiet. They'll probably let us know if they don't. You finish the basics without any problem, right? Arnold lets you choose a color to dye the client's hair with. Red? The client loves red. All right. Arnold easily creates a unique hairstyle for the client. You say, "You sure are the best, Mr. Arnold." Uh, all right, he wants us to tell him he's hot, I guess. Whatever. Let's go do this. And this will probably be our final one for the moment. I am very happy we cleared this many of them. We'll probably be able to pick another staff member now. Alright, you sure look hot, Mr. Arnold. Arnold Preens can't change what nature blessed me with. Alright. Okay, let's go check the talent market. It should be quick because I've been running a bit long. Alright, here we got Reek is good. He got PR and marketing, although I think we picked up marketing with someone else. But we have needed those in the past, but I don't think we've needed them recently. Kyle, we've needed Handsome. We did not have Handsome, although I guess Handsome was supposed to be paired with something else. Jade has Quaint, which I remember we were needing too. Homer, careful photos, editing, and gourmet. Those will be useful later on, but I don't think I've been seeing them yet. Careful endurance, fight, sports, and security. He would have been helpful for a couple of our things, but a lot of his skills overlap with other people we have. Wait, what was okay? Extrovert history. Okay, I think we got that mostly covered. So it's between Reek and Shade. Well, we'll go ahead and pick up Reek because I know we will be needing him soon, and he's got 5 skills, and I think these are all 4s. Well, Swift is also 5, but he overlaps a lot, like with Tysona and Karyu. So let's go with Reek for now, because I think he'll offer us some new things. So, right, we got him. Oh, claim reward. Wait, does that give us the ability to get another? 474. We can't get somebody else. Ooh. Careful photos editing. I know we needed Quaint, but I've only remember seeing that we needed Quaint once. So, whereas I think photos and editing will come up more. Yeah, let's get Homer. All right, we got 2 new people. Hooray. All right, there we go. All right, and that will wrap it up for this episode. Thanks again for watching, and I will be back again soon. Take care.